Hello students, today we will be going over the bacteria worksheet. There's your purple and also a pink worksheet. Here's your purple one that looks like this, but I wanted to give you more space, so I rewrote some of the problems so you could show your work on this paper and then put your final answer on this paper. So we start out with absolute value of x equals 6. So we know that absolute value means the distance from 0. Now 6 is 6 units from 0, but also negative 6 is 6 units from 0. So it's the distance a point is from 0. Now over here to solve for this, we can say that n minus 4 equals 9. But also inside here could be negative 9 because that would still be equal to 9. Absolute value is always positive. So we write out n minus 4 equals 9 and n minus 4 equals negative 9. Then we solve the two equations and we'll get two solutions here. Add 4. Here we add 4. Then we can also go back and check our solutions by saying, if I put 13 minus 4, that's 9. Absolute value is 9. And that's correct. So negative 5 minus 4 is negative 9. Absolute value is 9. And that's correct. So there we have our two solutions. 3 is similar to 2. Just make sure when you write your two equations, you don't change the sign here. You change the sign over there. I'm going to go ahead and do number 4. You have to isolate the absolute value first before you do your two equations. Okay, then I go ahead and make my two equations. W equals 7 or negative 7. Okay. All right, now I'll go on to a few harder ones here. 2y minus 7 equals 13. My first equation I write exactly like this. And then the other one, again, the answer will become negative, and then I just solve the two equations. So y equals 10 here. Add 7 to y equals negative 6. Okay, and I forgot to go ahead and show you here when you get your answer what you do with it, okay? Solve each equation and find your solution in the answer columns. Write the letter of the answer in each box that contains the exercise number. If the answer has a shade, shade in the box instead of writing a letter in it. Complete the table and graph for each absolute value function at the bottom, and we may or may not get to that. Okay, so 6 is 10 and negative 3, E. So we know 6 is E. And you can go back and do those others when on your own time. Okay, next, I'm going to let you do 7 and 8, and I can come around and check. I'm going to go ahead and do number 9. Okay, this means 3 times all this. Do not distribute the 3 through absolute values. We have to isolate the absolute value by dividing by 3 on both sides. So we say absolute value of x plus 11 equals 8. Now we can make our two equations. X plus 11 equals 8, and x plus 11 equals negative 8. Subtract 11, x equals negative 3. Subtract 11, x equals negative 19. Go ahead and find that on that paper and put the correct letter. I'm not going to take the time to do that. If you want to pause the video right now, you can, but we're going to go on to 14. We're going to add 1 first here. And again, you do not distribute anything through absolute values. divide by 3, 8 plus D. Okay, I'll let you pause the video and make sure you know how to do that part. The rest of 14. Okay, at the bottom, all we're doing here is finding x and y values and plotting the points on the graph. -3 absolute value is 3. -2 absolute value is 2. -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So when I plot this on the graph, -3, 3, -3, 3 is over here, sorry about that. -2, 2, -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So absolute value graphs will make some sort of V. So that's what that graph looks like. You can go ahead and do the last one. You can get this, students. You rock.